Okay. So, do we have enough space now for other stuff? Sodium nitrate. Sodium. Ionized cobalt. Oxygen. Oh, we need to store that again. Chromatic metal. So we've got 1.5 stacks of activated indium on our person. The problem of having such a big supply of it. Can't fit it into our available inventory. We need to go to our starship. I think I'm gonna go to, to my freighter. I'm gonna go to my first base, which is Base Colony Alpha. Oh yeah, this one's for the cosmetic one as well. This is where we need to change our rainbow trail. You could always also do it in 2 steps instead of just 1 step. You don't have to keep running around with different, like emptying your inventory all the time. We wanted to. Now that I mentioned that as an idea. Where is my appearance modifier? I think I built one here somewhere. I'm not sure where it was. Not here. Unless it was on my freighter. Or do I just use the one? I might have just used the one in the anomaly. Nope. Okay, let me actually just go and sell into 2 separate sessions instead of 1 session. The reason I'm trying to get it all in one inventory is if you've got it in 2 different inventories, you have to sell it in 2 different transactions, and because I've got such large volumes, 1 transaction of mine crashes the market for it. So I sell the second half for 80% less or something. I'll show you. So in my exosuit inventory, I have 18,000, 17 million. The price is still 930. In my starship inventory, price is still 930, but I've got a lot more, right? I'm just trying to do it as max as we can. So we've got 1 extra slot there. We've got 4 slots. We might actually get it into starship, into starship, into starship. That might actually work. We might do it in 1. Yeah, otherwise if you do it in more than 1 transaction, you break the price for the second half or the second transaction. Okay, sell in my starship inventory 930. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this, right? Show you what the price goes down to. So now I can sell the second stack for 194 instead of 900. 1 billion units. Okay. but I'll just move these fuel types back to my starship. Go to my freighter. Now I do want to go to my frozen world, which is this one, which we did not rename yet. So, what bases do I have? I need to check. So I tried to do the army alphabet in my bases. I know it's in the third, fifth, central base. The Jagen system, where the migratory blizzards. I wanted to check bases. Scorch base Echo. This is base Foxtrot. Please base Foxtrot. Ah, so we didn't name it, just didn't upload it. The rename or something. Okay, so check these. Atmosphere harvested. Thank you. More. And this. Dioxide. And this. And then the plants. That's what we're really here for. So we spent about, I think, 2,000 yesterday, 2,000 frostwort to plant all these plants. If we can get that back, that would be brilliant. Don't think it's as much as our solanium yet. Our solanium we got 5,000 and 15,000 on our Euchenia cactus farm. Okay, how much was that? That was 4,000. Not bad. I'm gonna store that. So that's what we typically want on our underwater base when we're crafting that. So I want a bunch of those. Cryo pump in there. Hidden effigies in there. Used for upgrading. Upgrading what? Trade commodity. Crafting, upgrading. Viking dagger. Double plasma. Plasma launcher recharge. Ooh, yeah, that's like a grenade launcher thing. I heard that's a good weapon to use against walkers if you're on foot. Let's see, Pugnium. Some of these stacks I want to just store. We've got stacks. We need to move it to our main inventory. Ferrite dust. it in nitrate? Yeah, the stack. Ah, so we've just finished one stack, okay. And oxygen. And chromatic metal. And ferrodust. Yeah, the oxygen is used quite often to multiply stuff in a medium refiner. So you can use 2 of a item plus an oxygen to make 6 of an item. So you can do, I think condensed carbon is 1, so 2 condensed carbon plus 1 oxygen gives you 6 condensed carbon. As a way to make more of said item. Okay, and I want to go and get my selenium on my scorched world. Store point saved. I did have a look at my stream quality yesterday. Apparently the warp when or the pulse drive when you go in a star system with make those let's say pulse grid lines messes up like compression things on stream, video compression stuff, so it doesn't work so well. We are going in a specific direction. Selenium. There's about 5,000. So I want to build a radioactive world base. Get the gamma weed farm going. And then a which one is the last one we need? Toxic world. I think I've already got a toxic world, but it's a bit hostile. It's on my storm base is on toxic world. Not sure I want to go outside. It's one of those extreme worlds. Now that we've got a bit of a farming operation going, and we've got big stack sizes of these things, we can actually start using them crafting. The concern I had using it previously is that the stack size you require about 200 per. I don't think I've got it now, but some of these items that uses selenium requires quite a lot of ingredients. Yeah, so fusion, igniter, or stasis device. It's 15 million. So if you can craft those in bulk, you can then just sell it for a lot. Hot ice, then you can condense it. Sulfurine. So gamma root for lubricant. What of gamma root? Yeah, selenium and frost crystal for heat capacitors. And then heat capacitor and polyfiber for circuit board. So these two. Polyfiber heat capacitor for a circuit board, and then circuit board for the next tier up, and then you bolt that up. Living glass, lubricant. That's it. Mortar and fungal mold. Anyway, that's also why I built these over here. Ah, it's switching on as we come through. Interesting. Plantation. Ooh, so now I might do this. So craft. Some of that intermediate stuff. Let's use the stack sizes. Which was not that one. Need capacitors. I think stack size is 10, so it's not that great a solution. Let's make it 30.
Product constructed.
And when I say stack size, I mean the stack size in here. High in the crafting maps. That's not 20. Okay. Okay. And then we make a bunch of those, and then gradually get the high-end stuff in there. Cactus flesh we can also break down a bit. Okay. So make sure we've got some of these. Regular iron batteries and it's called war pipe core. In my starship. Cool. So we've got selenium. Don't think we need cactus flesh yet. Just check what else do we have. The other base is Storm Base, Farm Base no. Storm Base Bravo, Storm Crystals, Freeze Base, Barren World Aquatic. I think we're alright. We want to go to our freighter. Is on our homeworld. Base colony. Yeah, so we sold our activated indium, so we're now over 1 billion units. We've got space in our inventory again, and now we can go to the freighter. Just the freighter return missions use up our freighter inventory, so we need to make sure we've got space to pick up the rewards from that. Also, I think I'm gonna start scrapping some of these because I don't need so much of these manual ones. So I'll do it this way. On this more tight. Z and control. I think later I might still do the not hydroponics, the other one, the bigger one. What's it called? The glass house, greenhouse type of buildings. Okay. Yeah, this whole base I want to make a bit prettier. It's not very pretty. Cactus fish. Yeah, it just makes more sense to plant it outside where there's lots of room. Star bulb we can still harvest on here as well. Red. This whole room can go. Yeah, this whole base needs a bit of work. For example, I might plant more star bulb. We only got like a 2000 farm every year. Nice how sparkly it gets with the light on it. Torch. Hold E and run. Maybe it's the type of ground that it's on, because on this slightly different textured ground, so maybe it's not as worth as much. Because that was only, plus the one indoors was only 2000. So all the others are about 5000. What I also heard though, 2000, is that some of the can use this as storage, right? Because you can send from here. You can send, if you move, you can send it to all of your others. So this Colossus got 300,000 storage as a specific type of storage. Carbon. My capacity inventory. My capacity inventory. My capacity inventory. Metal plates. Ah, it's all this stuff we deconstructed. It's like, where did we get metal plates? Pyrite. Yeah, we construct lots of metal plates. More fishing. Life support module. Oxygen? Yeah.
Technology recharge.
Okay, I'm going to sell this to our indoors guy. No, no. Gravitino ball? No. Starting to think some of the Gravitino balls we can actually just sell. Not sure on why I'm still saving it. Maybe. Let's look. Purchase extra craft upgrades. Minotaur. Northland cannon. $23,000. So our goal is 25,000 for now. Get our ship up to A class, and then it's 50,000 for the A to S class upgrade. Might have to then go to the anomaly to get the cosmetic upgrade. The upgrade applied, I should say. Don't think I've got any cosmetic stuff on my ships. Or on any of my bases. gently. The boss. Sure, how to upgrade my freighter. Anyway, I think it works is to get your those missions that you do get. To the pirate ones, where you destroy the pirates and save the freighters. This is the only way I understand it works. It's very light. And maybe it's daytime. Ooh. So yesterday I actually forgot to pick up these loot. So this is a good source of condensed carbon, bulk of these. That's about 700 so far. Plus a few other stuff. Nav data and so on. Bunch of these red barrels, the recipe you can get from the anomaly. And then I think I might build like a medium refiner or large refiner and do the upgrade recipe. Or the multiplier recipe, I should say. So the green/yellow light is unopened, and red light is the ones I've already cleared out. So this is my freighter. This is one corridor where I've built a bunch of these barrels to farm. At a random the loot. That was pretty good. Yeah, your freighter is kind of a mobile base. You can move it around between systems. So some people use this actually to explore rather than terrestrial bases. I think medium refiners will work. Not sure. Might be large refiners that we need to build to do this recipe. Check. Should work on the freighter. And carbon. Can change carbon into condensed carbon as well. So it's another option of what to do. Let me check this out. So tech, general. Medium refiner and large refiner. Okay. Microprocessor ×5. Okay, and each microprocessor also requires carbon. So I think I'm going to try 2 of them. Let's make it 10.
Product constructed. Product constructed.
Okay. Apparently there's some limit to how close you can make these. Only a certain amount of these in the same area. So, large refiner. And we can get some oxygen. So it's oxygen and whatever you want to multiply. Ooh, I think this is my stacks one. Yeah. However, I'm gonna take a short bio break before we start this. Just pause where I'm at, find out what I want. I'll be back in 2 to 5 minutes.